Are you filming?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go and wake some people up because we have a very busy day. We have a couple of actions today that we're going to do. We're going to go and clean a bank, and we're going to go and put out some flyers in the high street. So it's time for everyone to get up, and this is what we do in the morning.
That's not fair, man. I did the night shift.
Einstein said that the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. We've tried petitioning in the hundreds of millions, we've tried marching in the hundreds of millions, and it simply isn't working.
Firstly, I think that the human race is going through a spiritual evolution, and that the world is going to change drastically in the near future, and the people who are occupying are a bit like the hippies in the 60s, are the ones who see it coming and behave as though the world has already changed, even though most of the world stays the same and blind to the forthcoming change.
So we're not going away, we're here, we're going to be here right over the winter, which could be fun, and we're here until the government listens to our demands.
You hear that one, Sean? XTV News are coming up right now.
If you don't want to go on telly, I'd advise you to get into attention, because they will.
There's just a load of us going to be wandering about with our faces covered up.
Right, I'll deal with it, because I've been on TV before, so I know how to deal with these media people. I'm here because I'm on benefits, and I feel strongly about the way globally the world's just falling apart, basically, and I think that it's just basically, I just think that what we're doing here is totally what needs to be done.
When they create this $100 billion out of thin air to try and solve the problem, it's $100 billion worth of debt that they just load into the economy, and this just works its way down onto all of our shoulders, and it's been set up with a fail point.
I calculated from a Wikipedia page, which is the top 10 richest people in the world, that if they all put their money in one bank account, they could allocate themselves several million each, and every single human being on earth £1 million each.
Yeah? Could you tell us what you're making just now?
We're making a wigwam. It's like a teepee where people can go in and sit and relax and just chill out, and like if they're feeling maybe stressed out or just want a break, they can go in and we'll put pictures and stuff, really sunny, happy pictures, and we'll get some of the kids to draw pictures as well to put in it. And we'll just do it with a lot of different materials, and then maybe paint the materials nice colours to make it look nice and like a tranquility tent.
Your grandchildren, they're going to ask you, what did you do during this time that they're going to call, and some are already calling the Great Revolution. And I'll be able to say I was in Glasgow. If some people, all they'll say is I walked past it, or I watched it on the telly, or I followed it on Facebook.
Once we get this really up and running, this is just a base camp.
Yep.
And obviously we have Glasgow Square, which is another obviously Occupy Glasgow camp, and we've got people out with flyers and
every day.
we're going to do what we're here to do, which
Yep.
is attack the banks, not violently.
Moved here to be closer to the main thoroughfares.
And of course the fact, you know, here in Blythswood Square, we're in, you know, Glasgow's financial district and we're on privately owned land.
We're basically here going out, handing out information leaflets, which have then resulted in a lot more people going up to Kelvin Grove site. I remember the 1980s recession. That was bad, but it wasn't as bad as this. So I've lived through 2 recessions in the 40 years I've been on this planet.
But we've got better cars in this recession.
And also, you go into a shop with a tenner and you don't get much change for a tenner, but yet, being a recovering addict, I've been clean 10 years and a bag of smack is still the same, so that's not went up with inflation.
Their system's working absolutely perfectly for them. They're like, oh, my bank's about to fail. Well, I'll just bet on it failing and make money. Like, what's the stock market? The most irrelevant room on the planet. And yet it's looked at as the most important room on the planet. It's men standing about going, I'll move that money to there. I'll take some of it, but in the way. What are you doing? You're moving money about and skimming bits off it. It's like going back to the olden days when you had the gold coins, and the reason they put the ribs in the gold coins was because people scrape bits off the edge of the gold coin of some gold. That's the stock market. It's, take a bit, take a bit. And what is it the bankers do as well? Bankers, right, I'm a banker, you're a banker. And I write 500 billion on a napkin. You do the same, and we swap it. And then what do we do? Pay ourselves commission on the deal. Nothing happened. Where's the commission coming from? My dad says, I lost my pension. You lost your pension? Well, that was awfully careless of you. Where did it go? He says, you know what I mean? I says, I don't know what you mean, because you didn't lose your pension. Some bankers' level of income wasn't good enough that year, and he took half you. It's sitting in a banker's private bank account, my dad's pension. I'm like, Dad, do something about it. Don't sit in your house going, I've lost half my pension, what's on the telly. And now I'm at home with my pals one night, sitting there going, guys, you need to step your game up a bit here because you're boring. You're boring. You're tuned in to your shitty wee life and it's so goddamn important to you. But it's my weekend. I've been working all week. It's my Saturday. What do you mean it's your Saturday? It's your Saturday. Tell that to the starving child. Tell them that's there. They won't even know it's Saturday. It's just the 4th day in a row they went with no food.
This is to the bankers out there. If one of you guys was to help one other person, and in turn that person help you, we'd all be sorted.
I would say to the bankers to look inside themselves for happiness.
This is my message to the bankers. We're fanning the flames, we're setting the flames of resistance alight.
Well, my message to the bankers would be, well, I'd start by saying hello to them. It's polite. So, hello bankers, and all the pathetic money movers in every stock exchange around the world. Now look at me. Look me in the eye. Now, you know what's wrong, don't you? Don't you? You kill children. You kill people. You literally, your actions cause people to die, suffer. You're more than implicit in it, you're the cause of it. You know this. You know it's wrong. Look, you're a human being. Look at yourself. Reach down. Think about your kids. You know it's wrong. Right? That's my message. Think about yourselves. That's it.
Financial Times spreadsheets. Is that okay? Because it's taking ages to burn. You want to help us get it up going, Paddy? Paddy wants to do it now. We'll do it together. There's one, what's that sounds like the flames? Need a wee bit of gasoline or something, you know? Burn capitalism, burn!